Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is Bo Jackson. Basically a highlight film by Joseph Vincent. Links below. I never really saw Bo Jackson. I was more into the Detroit Lions and the Barry Sanders thing, so I never really focused on any other team. And Bo was with Oakland, which was in a different conference, so never really saw him. But I'm certainly aware of his athleticism, and I've seen videos of his since. But yeah, let's get into it.
I was the left cornerback, so I had to come across the field. No, that's the other side. I had to come across the field to get Bo. I went and got Bo.
Bingo.
When got him. But when I got there,
Deion Sanders.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, really?
He did.
Now we're talking about Bo Jackson here. Bo would dominate in football and baseball just the way he dominated in the late 80s.
I watched the, oh God, was it the 30 for 30 on Bo Jackson, where they talked about like the myth of Bo Jackson, like him being able to throw like crab apples like insane distances and leaping over rivers or something. It's just ridiculous nonsense. And he said something like, I never worked out a day in my life other than like push-ups and sit-ups and crunches and stuff like that. And it's just like, what? How is that possible?
That's about as embarrassing a thing as can happen to you as a defensive player.
So he just took off like Superman.
There are things about him that simply you can't duplicate. The Bo Jackson, the size, the speed, the power.
It's so impressive that he's able to play baseball.
I mean, he had all of that.
And he makes the catch! Bo Jackson timing that high drive by...
When you look at Bo Jackson compete.
The fact that he was able to play pro baseball and pro football at the same time, like that is insane. Like Tim Tebow's an incredible athlete. Say what you will about his quarterbacking skills. I typically think he's pretty decent. He was a decent quarterback. A lot of, Denver gave him a chance, led his team to a playoff win. That's more than what I could say for Matt Stafford or, whatever. But he's an ultimate athlete. In college, he was a great athlete. Pros, he's a great athlete. And they tried baseball, and he never got out of the minors. So for Bo to be able to get into the pros and not only go to the pros, but go to an all-star game, like that is insane.
There was something obvious about his greatness.
That's like Muhammad Ali or something. So fast and so sharp and hit so quick that you're stunned the guy's trying to tackle you. He's just so quick. Look at that burst, banging into people.
And joining me now is the ESPN Sports Science greatest athlete of all time, Mr. Bo Jackson.
Hit well to center field. Deion Sanders going back to the wall, and it is gone. Bo Jackson homers.
What made Bo a great athlete? Where do you start?
That's pretty good.
To achieve that level of greatness and sustain it in one sport, how you gonna have it to give to another?
The Kingdom in Seattle, Washington. It'll be a noisy sellout crowd for tonight's meeting of the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Raiders. He and Bosworth one-on-one, and Jackson just jumps him into the end zone.
You can't tell me that Bo Jackson didn't arrive on Earth naked in a blue ball of light.
Terminator style.
No, it's Super Bowl.
Greatest marketing campaign ever.
With a human being cannot run them. You have great power.
Dang,
he's the only player in
NFL
history to run more than 90 yards for a touchdown twice.
Oh my God, that guy had the angle on him, and he just literally blew by him. Holy shit. That's fast.
And nobody catches Bo. Touchdown. He may not.
I know he has the unofficial fastest 40 time. It wasn't like official or anything like that, but it was supposedly like 4.12 or something. I can't remember the exact number, but that's insane. If a man that big could run that fast, that's ridiculous.
Stop. He's gone. Portland just went by Bouquet.
He's the only athlete ever to compete at all-star level in 2 professional sports.
It is arguably the greatest athlete in the history of pro sports.
He's got world-class speed and enormous strength, coupled with surprisingly supple coordination.
Jackson wears baseball and football, and you did football.
Leading on, the American League's top vote getter of 1989, Bo Jackson.
That Bo down there, that's a pretty interesting hobby he has for his vacation. When baseball ends, he winds up playing football.
Holy shit, tied for... Oh, I just paused over his jump.
The dude hit 32 homers.
Did it again.
As for his vacation, when baseball ends, he...
263 average. That's pretty good. 300's great. 21 home runs, 59 RBIs for half the season. So that's on pace to what? Get 42 home runs? That's a pretty damn good year.
Winds up playing football.
The dude hit 32 homers and was an all-star for the Royals.
Is that?
And he was a Pro Bowl running back.
Yep. That looks like a breaking ball.
1989 Major League Baseball All-Star Game. He led off the game with a monster homer off Rick Russell, named MVP.
Lead off the game with a home run. That's fucking awesome.
Jackson, he reverses, comes back, gets a block.
Holy cow.
He clocked a 4.1240. Still the fastest 40 ever recorded in combine history.
That's insane.
We may be watching history tonight.
What are little boys' dreams made of? Touchdown runs on the gridiron, home runs in an all-star game. What do you call a kid who does both? Well, his mother called him Vincent Edward Jackson, but America knows him as Bo Jackson.
A combination of speed and power.
There's nothing overrated about Bo Jackson.
Holy shit. Inside the park home run.
Inside the park home run.
Bo grew up with 9
That is incredible talent to pull that off.
brothers and sisters. The name comes from them because he was as tough as a boar hog, only they pronounced it Bo Hog.
Many believe he is bound for the Hall of Fame in both baseball and football, something no athlete's ever done.
Look at how fast he was running right there. Jesus.
From behind, Kevin Walker saves another touchdown.
This was so
It didn't look like he got crushed.
He slid down and grabbed my legs, and when he grabbed, I pulled my left leg free. And running as fast as I was, he clamped down on my right leg and was able to hold onto my right leg and stop me in my tracks. I was running with such force, my momentum kept going forward.
If he'd have been...
It's not as bad as Joe Theismann's injury, where his leg literally snapped in half from LT, but that's pretty bad.
Less powerful athlete, he probably wouldn't have had that kind of shearing force to his hip joint, and he would have gone down in a tackle and he would have been fine.
And Walker, as he made the tackle, had only the one leg to grab, and apparently Bo Jackson, shaken up a bit, has not gotten to his feet as yet.
The Royals were full of hope, of course, at the time that he would be able to recover from that and go on and play. But as time went by and it became more and more obvious that he wasn't going to be the Bo Jackson of old, they just
made
a very difficult decision to let him go.
I would like to be in that body just one day and play baseball, just to see what it's like to run that fast.
Every sport that Bo competed in, he was pretty good at it.
Bo Jackson was a man and a half.
Toward the corner in left field, it's going to be up to Bo Jackson to try to stop Reynolds from scoring. He can't do it. Yes, he can!
Oh my God. Well done.
absolutely perfect throw.
That is so impressive. Jesus.
So let's start playing. I'm the Raiders. I'm Bo Jackson.
Bye-bye. See, Peter, he's too fast.
Mobile.
You gotta tackle me. It's B. You gotta press B.
I'm pressing B. He's too fast.
Going over here? Going over here now?
Bo Jackson also played professional baseball.
Shut up, Joe. Everybody knows that.
A touchdown! Yeah!
I've watched a lot of video game content. I know that Bo Jackson was just impossible to stop in that game. But yeah, that was interesting. Such a fascinating case of athleticism. He was so good. And it's one of those things, it's just like Barry Sanders. If he didn't retire, who knows what could have happened, right? If Bo Jackson didn't get hurt with his hip, who knows what would have happened. But he could have been in the Hall of Fame in 2 sports. That's wild. Wild. But anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below with a recommendation. I'll watch it, whatever it is. And I'll see you on the next one.